The Alabama Legislature has an online database called ALISON, which you can access at alisondb.legislature.state.al.us/ALISON. This website houses all of the information about legislative session, but it can be hard to figure out how the website works. In this video, we'll take you on a walkthrough to show you how to track bills, find committee information, check the special order calendar, and more. When you start on the home page, you can select past sessions if you're interested in seeing what happened to a previous bill or what your legislator did in a previous session. But by default, it will select the current session, in this case, regular session 2019. In the month or so before session starts, legislators will begin filing bills. You can see these bills under pre-filed bills. Checking here before session starts lets you see if there's anything that interests you that you can start researching or preparing for, and it gives you a glimpse of some things you can expect to see during session. However, just because a bill is pre-filed doesn't mean it will get more attention once session starts. Once session starts, go to Bills on the navigation bar. Here, there are a variety of different ways to find a bill. By sponsor lets you look at a particular legislator to see what bills they're introducing. Is your legislator one of the ones who introduces a lot of bills or just votes on other people's? Is your legislator introducing great criminal justice reform bills but also anti-LGBT bills? This is where you can find out. By committee lets you look at a committee to see what bills are on the calendar. If you are interested in specific issues, this may be a good way to monitor bills early in the process. Because committees are smaller, the number of legislators you need to influence is fewer, and depending on their political positions, may be easier to target. A link to pre-filed bills is also accessible here. Searchtext lets you search for keywords, such as abortion or marijuana if you want to be really specific. By status lets you see all the bills that are at a particular stage. For example, if you want to see what bills could be up for a floor vote, you could go to currently on a third reading in House of Origin or Second House. But if you know the bill number, find status of bill is the best way to look it up. On the bill page, you'll be able to see information about the sponsor, committee, full text of the bill, and its progress. Once a bill is introduced, it is assigned a committee. You can find a list of all of the committees here. Each committee also has a list of the chair, vice chair, ranking minority member, and other members. This page also has the name and contact information for the committee clerk. If you want to request a public hearing, you must contact the clerk before this bill is set for committee, or in other words, added to the committee meeting schedule. You can find the committee meeting schedule under House or Senate Standing Committee Meetings. This will show you the bills that will be discussed during that meeting. If a public hearing has been requested, the letters PH will appear on the side. Some committee rooms also have audio or video streaming capabilities, which will also be shown here if available. In those cases, you can listen and watch from home or work if you can't be there in person. If you want to watch a floor debate on a bill, the Senate chamber also has video streaming, and both chambers have audio streaming, which you can find under Legislative Day on the navigation bar. Once a bill is referred favorably from committee, it is listed on the calendar in the order they are reported from committee. The Rule Committee can vote to place the bill on the special order calendar in order to bring the bill to the top of the calendar. Otherwise, the bill must wait its turn, which can take some time given the number of bills filed. When the bill is reached on the calendar, it gets its third reading. At this time, the whole House studies, debates, and amends the bill. To see the calendar and special order calendar for each chamber, go to Reports on the navigation bar. The Legislator Lookup function on the ALISON database is not always accurate. Go to aclualabama.org. There, you'll be able to use the Secretary of State's Lookup tool to find your legislators. Then you can use our legislative directory to find out their committee assignments and their contact information. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel for more how-to videos on getting involved with legislative advocacy.